What is up, you guys? Welcome to Chats on the Couch with TJ. Why? Because I got a lot to say. And on today's episode, we will be talking about the highly anticipated and the show that did not let us down, one called Young, Famous, and African. Listen, I enjoyed this third season of the show and I expected nothing less. I watched both the first and the second seasons and it was giving me everything I wanted it to give: opulence, drama, fashions. It gave me what I needed to give. But this third season, it took it to another level. So let's get into it. We're gonna go character by character um, up in here. First of all, where is Andile? Andile, where are you? I'm gonna speak for myself. I wanted to see what happened with him and his two ladies. What was the outcome? If y'all are from South Africa and y'all know the tea, put it down in the comments below. Shout out to Andy Leg. We missed you on this season. Next up, someone else who was kind of missing in action was Kanye. Kanye girl, we needed you. I mean, it was still a good season, but you're too. First of all, maybe it's that Netflix couldn't afford you, girl, and that's fine. Know your worth. Know your worth. Kanye stepped in for 2 episodes to give advice. She, is like the big sister that everybody on the show needs. So I appreciate the role, but Netflix, cut the check so Kanye can be in season 4. Okay. Next up, our new lady. The new girl we have is Kefilwe Maboti. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Was voted the best dressed in South Africa. Female, the best dressed female in South Africa. Swanky got the best dressed male. But she is cute. She is real cute. The outfits slayed. The hair was laid. She gave us a little bit of drama that we didn't know we needed because I'm still not clear on the whole marriage situation, but that's not my business. All I know is she getting divorced and Diamond had the right one with Kefilwe. He had the right one because we gonna get to the whole Diamond Fantana situation, but let's just say this: when you're dealing with an older woman, you can't play in her face. And unfortunately, Diamond tried to play and lost. Okay, good job, Kefilwe. Kefilwe, I think. Next, okay, let's talk about Zari the Boss Lady. Okay, Zari the Boss Lady this season did what she needed to do. She was the villain, as she always is. She stands 10 toes down on her villainness, and she does what she needs to do to make this show what it is. She got married on the first episode of the season to Shakib. Okay, let's talk about Shakib because Shakib is a man. Okay, that is a man. What I mean by that is he has this quiet masculinity. He's not all rah rah and loud like some other faux lock wearing gentlemen on the show. He's very, I said what I said. I'm not going to make a fuss over what I said. These are the boundaries. You either get with it or get gone. And I appreciate that. Shout out to Shakib. There was more than one occasion where he had to really set the boundaries. And Zari, the boss lady, she tried it. Zari, don't mess this up. This is a man, okay? He is, don't mess this up. Okay, Zari? All right. Who else we got? We got Nadia. Oh my goodness. Nadia is my spirit animal because all throughout this season, Nadia was saying everything that I wanted to say. She was the voice of reason, I would say. Yeah, she was calling out things that needed to be called out, and I appreciate that. The scene that touched me the most this season was the scene where Kanye came by. It was Nadia, Fantana, and Kanye at Nadia's house. And Nadia broke down, child. And I said, if this isn't a representation of Black women holding each other down or holding each other up when necessary, because child, Nadia is going through it, or at least she was at the time of the filming of the show. Like, she lost the love of her life. She's trying to deal with that while still, being her talented self. And it's hard as a Black woman. we see each other. Shout out to Nadia. Now, the other thing that Nadia was getting into this season was Annie's behind. Okay, she was getting into Annie's behind because let's talk about Senorita Annie real quick. Senorita Annie, we need to stretch out the hands of prayer. Okay, we need to touch and agree that Senorita Annie needs some help. In my professional opinion, I think there's more going on underneath the surface there. I think she deflects a lot. I think that she projects a lot and it ends up ruining her friendships. And that's not okay. Annie was out here throwing rocks, hiding her hands, doing all the things we know her to do from the first two seasons. But it was just on another level this season. I was like, girl, you therapy. Therapy. Fantana, Juana Fanta, Juana Nana, Juana Fanta, Fantana, Juana Fanta, Juana Fanta, Fantana. Fantana is hilarious. I love her for who she is on the show, but I just girl, stand up, stand up, because Diamond is not girl. Diamond Platinums. That man is playing in your face. And he will continue to do so as long as you allow him to. The very first episode, I was like, Fantana, you really gonna say this lady wedding looked like a barbecue? That was hilarious to me. That was hilarious to me. And shout out to you not being pregnant with Diamond Platinum's baby child. I don't know if that was just for the storyline, just for the plot, or if that was really a scare, but God knew what he was doing when the pregnancy test said negative. Okay, at the end of the season, though, where did the I love yous come from? I'm baffled, completely baffled. No, let's talk about Diamond Platinums. Diamond, between you and Annie, I just don't know who gets the Delulu Award. You know, because you thinking that, and again, this is based on the portrayal on the show. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I don't know their real lives, but based on what was seen on the show, Diamond really sat up here and said, "If I wanted to, I could get Zari back like this." I said, "Sir, please, please, and put your chest up. Why your chest always out?" Trying to get with Kefilwe, I was just like, Diamond, what is the goal? What is the end goal? Like Swanky said in one of the episodes, and we're gonna go to Swanky next. Like Swanky said in one of the episodes, are you trying to be Father Abraham? Are you trying to repopulate the earth? What is the goal here? We need answers. Swanky Jerry. One thing about Swanky, he gonna give you a look and a nasty walk through. Nasty walking interest every time. Every time. The big bag in that one scene that looked like it could be luggage, but also fashion. It's both, honestly. I said, wow. Swanky did what he needed to do. Swanky's role on this show is to give the looks and to bring in his friends to be a part of the show. Speaking of his friends, we got another new cast member. Her name is Ini Edo, and she is Nigerian Nollywood royalty, to my understanding. And I believe it because Sis came in on a private jet. Sis's hair was laid the entire season, unlike some others. Child. Anyway, any love her. She is the realist on this show. She is the realist. First things first, she the realist. Okay. Her surrogacy story and her journey that she shared, very real. I appreciated that being shown. That's one of the things that I really love about this show is the balance. Like you're gonna get the chaos, but you're also gonna get a lot of real moments. And that was cool. I enjoyed any being on the show. She is a very good addition to the show. Season 4, again, Netflix, cut the check, bring everybody back. Okay. Luis. Speaking of any, Luis, I just I have so many questions, and I don't know if we'll ever get answers. We also need to stretch out the hands of prayer for Luis. The thing that got on my nerves the most this season was the whole audition process for A Woman's Womb for him to decide who was going to be his surrogate. Like, why was that a thing? Who on production said, I mean, I guess for the plot, girl. For the plot, I guess. But that was just ew. And so I understood when Annie was like, I'm not staying around for this. This is ridiculous. I was with you, girl. I was with you. Naked and Kaylee. Again, I know I said bring everybody back, but I'm tired of this proposed to me storyline. Like, girl, I know he did it at the end, but girl, was it worth it? Was it worth the wait? I just feel like Naked. I don't know if it's a trauma thing because I had forgotten that he was married twice before and divorced twice before. I forgot all about that. I forgot that Kaylee was a soccer player. I said, Kaylee, what do you do on this show? And in an episode, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm a soccer player. I said, I forgot about that. More of that if she's going to stay on the show. But child, Naked finally proposed, and it was very much giving, well, damn, here to me. That's what it was giving. I ain't like that. I don't like that for you, Kaylee girl. So I guess going into season 4, again, Netflix cut the check. We need another season. We're gonna get another wedding, maybe. My hopes for season 4 are that Nadia is able to find love again. I hope that Zari and Shakib, I think they might have had a child or something like that. I would love that for them. I hope that Fantana and Diamond are no longer, and I need Diamond to put his chest up. Swanky Jerry, I would love to see more of your life, but also I'm fine with just the looks. I don't ask for much. I am fine with just giving us the looks and the vibes and bringing in the people for the show. I understand the role. I appreciate the role. And yeah, so that is my take, my review, my commentary on season 3 of Young, Famous, and African. Did you guys watch? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.